Welcome back, anglers. I'm the Survivalist, and we returned to Trollsporet in Call the Wild the Angler. So, last weekend we started into the fishing challenges for the last region we haven't really tackled too much yet in Hodelaskogen. So now we've got I set it to evening because we do have a couple of these bronze ranks to knock out, and then we're into full silver ranks. So, for the bronze rank bullhead there, we just need to go a little bit north of here. So we'll just quickly run, hop into a vehicle, and take that little bit of a drive up there. And yeah, I'm going the right way, just making sure. Oh, hang on, I hear... Sounds like there's supposed to be something to pick up here, but I thought I already got it. Like, yeah, I don't see anything highlighted. I just hear the... must be like a little bug or something for, like, coming back around this area where it was. Alright, let me get up to where the vehicle thing is. There it is. We'll call that in, we'll drive up, and we'll just try catching this bullhead and the Xander, and then we're on to some of the silver challenges. Again, I don't think I'm going to aim for full completion of Trollsporet, like getting all the fishing challenges done. We'll just get the fair majority of them done, and then I do want to spend a little bit of time seeing about the additional species that we're adding, like the 2 bullheads and the ruff. Because these are definitely later additions to Trollsporet, and there's been nothing direction-wise to try to, like, go after them. So I just want to see about trying to catch them and get an idea of what their sizing is supposed to be like. My guess is they're supposed to be pretty small fish. Oh, I missed the turn. Okay, so that's supposed to be a little bit on our right, but like... Oh, I guess this little thing right here we go. Yeah, it doesn't even look like a foot trail. Okay, here we go. Yeah, we'll exit out. Okay, so for the bullhead catfish, let me quickly check. For their bronze rank, we need hook size 7. And they prefer redworm, leeches, and liver. So we'll go back to a float style. You know what, we'll use the marksman, see if we can try it again, get its mastery all the way up. And I think it was it bloodworm or was it redworm? It was redworm or leeches. You know what, maybe we'll try leeches, see. Yeah, here we go, new water body found. Oh, search the... Okay, there's another cache I can find somewhere around here, so just give me a moment to run around and look, because it is like a nice little chunk of currency if I get it. Although I'm thinking maybe it could even be out on that little island. But yeah, like, just by going after some of these fishing challenges, we've been stumbling across these little caches. And some of them have been rewarding, some of them have just been a little meh. Like, I think it's only... I'm not sure it's been 1 or 2 we've come across where it's given us, like, an extra lure. But... oh, yeah, see, look at that. Oh, this one... might just be currency. I can't really tell what that is because of how small it is. Oh, it was actually some bait. Yeah, see, that one kind of feels more like a bit of a meh find. But I guess if you really wanted to, like, just speed through the collection stuff for Trollsporet, you don't have to stop at each of the little clues until you reach the caches. You can just go right to the end cache and pick it up. So I'm just going to get back by the vehicle, so if I do have to change out any gear or pick anything up, we can easily... And let's see about trying to get ourselves this bullhead. Just a little medium cast in should be enough. And yeah, we'll see how we go. I'm hoping to crack through all the bronze challenges and all the silver challenges for this area. But there might be a little bit more in the silver challenges because this feels like a step in between from the first fishing challenges picked up and the far ones that were more silver and gold. So we'll see once I get these 2 bronze kicked out how well it goes. But again, if we're just trying to catch the bronze ranks, I don't think it should take too long of time. I'll probably just be trying to make sure I've got the right bait and such to... What, did you, like, knock yourself out jumping up there? Oh, there it goes. I was going to say, it almost looked like the fish got stunned and was just floating at the surface. But yeah, with it just being bronze ones, it shouldn't take any real difficulty for a thing. It might just be trying to narrow in the bait and lure type more. Because both the catfish and the zander, the 2 we need to go for, are nocturnal species. We've already gotten specimens of each. But I think this is the first area where they've wanted us to actually get the zander as like a target species. I'll give it another moment or 2. And then see... Is there anything else these bullhead like? Because it might actually be worth it to try... Well, I do like pearl barley as well. Cheese, dough, hot dog. I'm not sure if that's something I should try. Maybe the bottom rod? Yeah, it's like, I feel like if I was going to see something strike, it probably would have by now. It's not like we're going anything super rare here. Now, let me see about setting up the... stuff for... No. Let me try the pearl barley. And instead of like a super far cast out, maybe we'll just try it like right here. Maybe see if in the shallows is going to be our better luck. Oh, yeah, that might have been the case. No, it's not actually a bullhead, but you know what? We'll still take it. Yeah, see, again, as long as I'm catching any species of fish as we're trying to go for the specific one, I have no problem. I just hate that long, slow, nothing at all can happen for minutes on end. I know it's realistic for how fishing can go, but it's also, you're playing a game, you kind of want to avoid some of the more tedium and monotonous parts of reality through that. You know, we'll just give it a little bit, see what strikes this time. And depending on how it goes, we might even just try to take this rod apart. I think biggest reason why I couldn't make the bottom feeding line is I've got pretty sparse for what I have in our equipment right now, so the line that I normally use on that is actually on this rod. Yeah, let me see how many silver challenges we'll have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so we do have about 5 silver after this. Yeah, I think that's been floating long enough. I'd probably have more patience if it would be after, like, say, like a larger or different size of fish, but with it just being the bronze, I feel like we should have, like, a little bit of easier time going for things. Then, like, we have to wait super long for replies or strikes. We just gotta wait and see what happens. At least when it comes to the bottom feeding rod, I'm also willing to give it a little bit of a longer wait time, because I don't know if it's, like, been tuned as well for, like, a lot of the bottom lurking fish. You'd imagine with this now being in the game and being, like, a freebie addition to it, you would try to balance the game so that way anything bottom lurking has, like, a more easily got on a bottom line, or, like, there's more effectiveness that it'll go faster for these. But I don't think that's really the case still. I think there might actually be more results for just using a float line, but having it set to the deepest depth it can go. Well, we've got the time of day to evening, so it should be active hours for anything nocturnal we go for. And we might even try to follow up with, like, yeah, that's definitely one we'll try for as a silver rank bullhead, along with that one. And just try to go for those first. Let me see, they are bottom lurking, right? Yeah, bottom lurker and says keen senses. So I thought they would be a little more attracted to anything we toss in. Because yeah, everything here is more of like a float lure aside from like the corn. Yeah, maybe I'll try. Let me just try the corn and see if that does work at all. Oh, this is a lot deeper than I thought it would be for, like, depth. It says it is 8.3 meters down. That is, what? 25 feet of water? That's a fair depth to this spot. Yeah, should be able to catch the bullhead. So again, I just gotta wait out and see. But my thinking is... yeah, we'll probably at least try to get into some of the gold ranks for Holdraskojin. I don't think I'll clear them all out, but I figure maybe we'll just try like a couple more weekends on the fishing challenges there. Then maybe we'll try a weekend or two going for like the bullheads, the dace, and the ruff. And that might wrap up Trollsporet for us. I'm not going to look at trying to catch, like, again, more diamonds or things of other species that are here. I think just having had, like, a general overview and gone through a fair amount of the region is enough. But when we do go for, like, those, like, I'm guessing smaller species of fish, that's probably where I'm not going to worry about trying to find the hook sizing for them. I'll just go to spots that we found on the map that says they can be caught there, like... what does it say here? No, nothing about them here. Yeah, like, bullhead and dace we could try getting from right there. This one here... Nothing there. I think I want, like, streams and rivers, don't I? Yeah, bullhead and dace there. Bullhead, dace. I'm just trying to see about the ruff. Oh! There we go. Finally got some activity. Oh, did I accidentally, like, nudge a joystick or something, and that caused, like, all interaction or, like, focus to lose? Or be lost? Oh, darn it. Okay, what about... Okay, there's we can try getting for rough. Yeah, and there. Not quite there, though. It took a long time before I even heard, like, the little jingle of something showing interest, and now it's just dead. I don't know, in that case, if it would be better just to pull this up and recast, or leave it sitting here. God, has it? No, it hasn't really been 15 minutes already, has it? Just sitting and trying? Like, it might actually be, like... Again, this is the worst part of this game. Is that you can toss stuff out, but, like, even if they are... I know how the hook sizing works. It does cut off, like, small things going for bigger hooks. But you'd still imagine with a hook size of 7, which does have a fair variety of things that can go for it, at least something would have tried going for the line a bit more. So yeah, I'm going to say the bottom feeding rod does not work as well as it should. At least when it does come to, like, the bottom feeding species. You know, I'll go to an 8 and see if maybe even just going to that does it. Because the bullheads can be caught at both 7 and 8 for hook sizing, so maybe it's just because this is bronze rank. I need the smallest hook size they can go for. It's one of those things that probably shouldn't make a difference, but maybe it's like the fine print. Now, what else could be going after what we're tossing in? Grayling, European perch, chub-eyed, burbot, bream, asp. Okay, there we go. At least something is now. Again, even if it's not a catfish, at least it's some kind of activity. Yeah, my guess is this is such a small fish that it's not really going to impact anything, too. Bring it in. There we go. Kinda cute-looking little thing, isn't it? Okay, but we'll release you. And with that done, now we'll quickly see if we can go after the Xander. That one, yeah, that was just right up there. Oh, shoot. We'll try going here. The only issue is where it's asking us to try catching them. I don't know if we'll be able to get there. So I don't think there's a... Oh, no. There is a way I can get a vehicle here, so I do have a way. I'll try fast traveling a little bit. Okay. Looks like it's actually on the opposite bank of over here. Like, I don't know if we get down to the water's edge. Oh, yeah, this will count. Perfect. Yeah, it's not exactly a great area to be fishing from. You know what? Let me... Oh, it's going to sound dumb, but I'm going to see if I can actually try to get the Jeep down onto the rocks there, so that way... Again, if I need anything out of storage, it's much easier to get to it. Uh-oh. Okay, so the Jeep is somewhere over there. I don't know if it's actually down on the rocks, or if it's still in the woods. So, actually, let me check and see. The Xander needs hook size of 5. And they like going for minnows, grub, or shad, so I shouldn't have any problems there. Just want to see where that Jeep is. Did it actually, like, respawn at the top of the hill, or... Yeah, it's basically where I got it stuck. So you know what? I'm just going to... Yeah, we should be able to fish from here just fine for it. Yeah, my guess is we'll probably have a lot more fish activity, even if it's not Xander with this setup. Oh, speaking of, that might be bigger than this rod can handle. It's not a Xander. I think it might be an Ide or an Asp. We'll see. The rod might actually be able to bring this in, and that might give us more experience towards, like, the rod mastery. So that'll help us for... I don't know if it's extra experience you get, or it's extra currency, or even both, once you, like, do max out your skill with a gear, like a piece of equipment. Yeah, this is not what we were trying for on our first cast, but it's still at least a little bit of something to enjoy. Yeah, there you are. Get in here, you. Okay, what are you? I think you're an Asp. Yeah, silver rank Asp. I'm actually kind of surprised we were able to bring that in. I thought that was a rather larger species. No, it does fit right into what we can get here. Maybe I should just check and see if the Xander... I feel like they're surface... No, aggressive jumper night owl. Okay. So I don't think it matters what the depth I have the line set at that much. Just keep our eyes open, try for like another fish or two. And I think we will, because we do have the time of day set to evening, not night. We'll go after the silver ranks of the bullhead and the Xander right after this. Might as well go for old nocturnal stuff while we have the time of day set for it. Now, any moment it'd be nice to see something going. Oh! I don't think that might be an Ide. I don't think it's another Asp. The fins don't quite look like the, Oh. Yeah, this one I don't know if we'll be able to bring in, because I'm already at 95. Now, our friction brake is as high as we can get it to go. I think I just gotta try wearing the fish out and bringing it in before it can get us out too much line as being gone. We are kind of getting it back a bit. Basically stalling it out around the 50-meter mark for line right now. Like, yeah, if this is an Ide... it probably is... No, it should just be a silver rank. But again, to think that this I'm fairly sure this was the rod we were catching a lot of gold ranks on Golden Ridge with. And it's not really holding up even for silver ranks here on Trollsporet. Yes, probably is going to be the last thing we might catch if we can even land it. Now, I don't know if this will actually be a silver rank of whatever the species is, or it might even be something larger. As yeah, it's probably going to pull the reels all the way to the max line length. It's just slowly taking out little bits of line. It's not quite drawn it all the way to the reel's end, but it's not quite tired enough to seem to be into like the last legs of easily just reeling it in the last bits. I'll have to see how this goes, but I'm not expecting to really be able to bring this one in. Oh. So I guess you might be able to see it all the way across the water there. There's some splashing and frenzy going on there. That's actually the fish we're trying to bring in. I just looked down and saw it was at like 0 meters of depth, so... If only we had somebody else helping it, we could just walk down to the shore and pick up the fish for us. I guess that means that it won't be able to take the max line out. Because it can't really go any further than the opposite corner there. We'll just have to slowly fight against this and see if we can bring it in, but... Did not realize that's how the fish operate, is they will just, like, keep going to as far opposite of you as they can. So even if it is too strong for your setup, it can't break the line because it doesn't have enough length to go. Ah, this is silly. I mean, I am kind of amazed that it has so much energy against us still. Because we've been fighting this for a few good minutes now, and it's, like, still got the energy to keep rushing over there. And there it goes again. It's in a little bit of deeper water now. Yeah, see, I don't know if I'm actually gaining any line with pumping the rod. Like, there we got a little bit back, but... I was hoping it would have exhausted itself and we'd be into, like, just the easy point of rolling it right back in. Doesn't seem like that's the case. I don't know if the game kind of treats, like, the distance the fish can swim as how much energy it's spending. Oh, there we go. Now we're getting a lot. I was going to say we're getting some steady line back in, but... would you just give up whatever you are? Like, I really want to land this just because with how much we've been struggling, it might be enough to top this rod's leveling up. But also, I am stubborn, damn it, and I want to be the one to win this. Okay, we almost had under 70 meters. Yeah, I mean, that is one thing, too, about the angler, is it feels like this is really all you do as you're fighting the fish, is just pump the rod, try to stay steady with reeling in what you can. I don't know if I should just, like, not try reeling in once it's fighting us, or I should just try staying steady with keeping constant motion there. Whatever this is, it has so much energy, though. I really didn't think I would have something like this long of a fight for, like, just the hook size. I know you can get, like, larger size fish onto your hooks, but... Okay, I'm not going to try to provoke it. I'm just going to steadily reel in and just let it keep going. I think we finally got the fish pretty tired out. Yeah, it's still... I mean, we're at least gaining line, but it's still really slow going to bring it in. I think it is completely exhausted at this point. We might see some more fighting once it is close, because there are, I think, a few fish that do keep fighting you right around to the very end. Or they get like a little burst of energy and do fight you again. Yeah, there we go. Now we're getting a lot more line back in. Okay, what are you? A silver Atlantic salmon. Well, that explains why this was such a long fight. This is what I was fighting with for so long last weekend. And, like, this is the thing that I need the 1/0 hook size to catch. I am amazed for how long we were fighting. It didn't max out our rod experience, but... God, I hate the salmon in this map because they are such a struggle to eventually get in. And we didn't even catch our Xander yet either, but we'll have to try for that next episode. But, whew. For now, though, we will end today's episode of The Angler right here. Thank you all very much for joining me on this episode of the series. If you did like the video, be sure to give it a like. And if you have any comments, tips, or tricks, be sure in the comments right down below. And until I see you all in the next video or episode, Anglers and Survivors, please remember, as always, to take care, stay alive, and happy angling.